right, man. Espinoza is saying that the Spence Crawford fight is tentatively agreed, tentatively locked in for 2024. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. It's so they had a fight card Saturday that I didn't watch. I don't think anybody really cared about. One of their terrible TV cards. They ain't had a good TV card in quite some time, I must say myself. But Terence Crawford, Errol Spence rematch, tentative for 2024, says Showtime, Stephen Espinoza, which I don't even think he the president no more since the merger. He's something else. But he said, I'll completely be honest, I was shocked, and a lot of people were shocked that not everybody. There were some people that said that this would be a decisive Crawford win, and they were right. Said Stephen Espinoza, the Showtime Hardcore Boxing News about Terence Crawford blowout, a 9th round knockout over Errol Spence Jr. July 29th in Vegas. It was a masterful performance. We all expected a more competitive fight, but I don't think it was disappointing because you saw some great skill out of Crawford, a lot of persistent determination, a lot of fighting spirit out of Spence. That was a once-in-a-lifetime performance out of Crawford. It was a pure artistry. It depends. It was supposed to be late this year. It's possible a little bit sooner, said Espinoza when asked about Crawford-Spence rematch. When someone takes a tough fight like that, you want to make sure you're not rushing them back. Maybe early next year. It's either late next year or early next. I think late this year, early next year. So if it happens, I didn't see any hints during the week about it. I know there's some illy stuff online with people throwing crazy opinions. Espinoza said Spence not looking good during the fight week. Come in, look here, dude. Y'all was saying Errol Spence was looking the best he ever looked. Errol Spence, Terence Crawford looked worried, distraught. I'm not trying to hear that, dude. These dudes can't take losses, bro. It shows. So if they bitching and complaining about a boxing match, but especially a lot of these niggas ain't got no money to bet. They ain't lose no money. Imagine how they take losses in life. Imagine if the girl they barely got, they lost them, and how they'd be, how they be tripping over losing their girlfriend or whatever. You know what I mean? Shit is crazy, bro. They can't even take L's. They crying over the internet. That's how you know these dudes ain't been watching boxing long enough. People say, your channel's gonna be over with if Crawford loses. Dude, I seen my hero Roy Jones lose, get knocked out by Antonio Tarver, bro. Like, you gotta understand, man. A lot of people who know boxing, we've been around the block a while, bro. Everything that y'all experiencing for the first time, you boxing virgins, we've already experienced our heroes losing. We didn't experience, the highs and lows of boxing or sports. We didn't experience that. So just let y'all know, y'all some rookies in the game. We ain't no rookies. And Espinoza was mad as hell at the fight. He couldn't believe it. And at the end of the day, it's boxing. Who knows? Who says Errol Spence don't come out and have a great performance next time, and Bud have a shitty performance? Who's to say that? You just never know. You can feel really good about your fight camp, and then come the week of the fight, right? Then come the week of the fight, it's like I don't feel as. The fight now I don't feel as good. It happened. There's no perfect science to make you peak on fight night. Trust and believe me. He said he always been resolved, low key guy, not really outwardly emotional. he didn't look strange to me all week. But not taking anything away from Crawford, it was an incredible performance. But it didn't look like Errol we've seen before. Whether it was the weight, whether it was something else going on, who knows? But maybe he ran into a guy on a particular night that was operating at a different level. It's really hard to say. You're not going to get out of Spence or anyone on his team. Get that out of there. He's not an excuse maker. He'd never take away from anyone's performance. If there was an issue, it's going to go to the grave with those guys, because they're never going to put anything in the public. Well, look here. If it was an issue, don't run your mouth. At least don't run your mouth like it was. Don't run your mouth like it was like y'all was at the final press conference. Y'all trying to talk like y'all big dogs, and y'all not. You know what I'm saying? They trying to run their mouth and trying to diminish Terence Crawford, and they not. Y'all not on that level. So of course you did all that woofing, like at the final press conference, him and the trainer doing all that woofing. Y'all did it all that evading through the whole press conference and all that shit. You know, of course you got to stand on it. If something was wrong, then you don't be woofing like that. They thought they was gonna win. They thought they was gonna steamroll them, and they ran into somebody that was clearly on a different level. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. He the one that took all the time off from boxing. He the one that said he chose not to take Al Heyman's offer for a rematch. He said that. So that's his fault. Terence Crawford took a rematch, and you know, he's ducking, and you know, the fight was supposed to be in February, and the fight was never gonna be at that time. We all knew that. Wasn't no contract. Common sense could tell you that. They was trying to freeze and age Bud out, and what he did was freeze and age himself out. That's exactly what happened. Exactly what happened. So, but you know, apparently, you know, he ain't made a decision on the rematch, but I don't think he got too much of a choice. I will say that I don't think he has too much of a choice. I don't think he has too much of a choice. So I mean, something that he got to figure out. You know, but I think he will. But you probably got to do the rematch because, like financially it makes sense. Financially, it makes sense. It makes sense. You know, but then you got to go through that again, because where else you gonna make that type of money at? Where else you gonna make that type of money at? You know, that's the $1 million question. Where else you gonna get that type of money at and that clout? Then you get in there with somebody else and you lose for less money. It's like, but we'll see. We'll see. Seemed like Terence Crawford it seemed like Terence Crawford willing to give him a rematch, whenever he won, as long as he active, because he gave him an opportunity that he didn't have to give him, and that's the way it's supposed to go. Somebody scratch your back, you scratch theirs. A lot of y'all be scratching somebody else's back, and they ain't never had your back. You know, and that's real stuff. But you know, that's real shit. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.